Hey guys, today's tutorial is a quick slice of pizza. Someone showed me this pizza slice and they didn't like the sliding keychain at top and asked if it could be done in reverse, which it could. This one's not as neat. I'm not sure if that was just my tension or not. Sometimes the beads work better from bigger to largest instead of smallest to bigger. First things first, we're going to take just over 2 feet of 2mm string and we're going to load 6 beads for our crust onto one of those strings. Then we're going to take the other string and put them through in the opposite direction, feed them one at a time. Make sure you prep the ends of your strings so they're easier to get through. You could do this with heat, glue, tape, whichever. Grab onto the ends of each, and then you can also grab onto your beads and push those up and get those nice and snug. You want to make sure it's in the center and your tails are even. Mine are not, so I'm just going to give it an extra little wiggle. Then make sure you push them straight. No straw on this one. The next row, we're going to use 3 yellow, 1 red, and then another yellow, all on the same string. Take your other string and put it through in the opposite direction. And then pull those beads down. Now we're going to do a yellow, a red, and 2 more yellows. So 4 beads for this row on 1 string. Doesn't matter if you're using the left or the right. Put your other string through in the opposite direction and pull it straight. If you already know how to do these, feel free to take your screenshot for your inspiration and go create. Let me know how it goes. This row is 2 yellow and a red. Not everybody will need these step to step, and that's fine. Some people just enjoy watching the progress, even if they're not going to make one. Sometimes it's tricky to scooch that string through. I had to take this back out actually and reheat it because it was just not working for me. It was being too much of a pain. So here we are again. Those are the same 3 beads that we just put on there. My string's a little better this time. Okay, pull it through. Now we have 2 beads for this one, so a red and then a yellow. You can do these in whatever order you want to. And then the last one is just yellow for some cheese. And then at the end of this, you can just tie 1 little knot in the middle at the bottom as usual. And then that is how that one looks. And then this is if we are to start at the top. Same thing, just over 2 feet of string. Flip our pizza upside down. We're going to start with 1 yellow. Take that other string, put it in the other direction, and then slide that bead up to the middle. Once you have that nice and snug and straight, work on the next row, a red and then a yellow. Other string through, pull those up tight, nice and snug. Make sure you're not twisted. This is where my tension might have got wonky. Next row, we are doing a red. Sorry, excuse me. 2 yellow and then a red. I went a little backwards here. Okay, 2 yellow, red, other string, chase it through. Okay, then another row. Make sure that's nice and snug. I was trying to fix it as I was going, and like I said, it may just be because bigger to smaller works better, but if we want to hang our pizza the opposite way around, we're going to make it happen. So 2 more yellow. That was 1 yellow, 1 red, and 2 yellow. Take the other string, pass it on through. Pull those ones up, and then we have 1 more row that is going to be red, yellow, yellow, red, yellow. So red, yellow, yellow, red, and yellow. 5 beads total. Take that other string and pass it on through. I believe this row gave me trouble too, but it is what it is when you're filming and procrastinating and paying attention. Are those the right words? I don't think so. Maybe. I did procrastinate. I couldn't find my phone stand earlier. All right, pull those up. Whoop. Now we just have the last row of 6 for our crust. And then this one, what's going to be different is we're going to tie a single knot on each end instead of bringing them to the center and tying them together. So 6 beads on. Chase your string through. Let me know which way you like it, hanging from the crust or hanging from the cheese. Tricky, tricky. All the cars are out right now. Every time I try to do a voiceover, there's traffic, traffic, traffic. Go home, people. Okay, crust. Pull it up. That is our last row, and now we are just going to side knot it. Make sure it's nice and snug first. Usually I pick them up and do a little one over before I do this, but because I'm filming, it's hard to stay on camera. So sometimes they end up a little bit looser because I'm filming. I've got stuff in my way. I'm unbalanced. This tray was balancing off the side of my bed while I was tying these. Okay, side knots. Pull them nice and close. You can always move them later if you need to, and then cut and tie and seal. Okay, great. Thanks. Let me know which one you like. Bye.